Hi, Jenny here. Now, this is probably not one of the things you normally go around talking to people about, and definitely not making videos about, but you know, what the hell. I'm going to show you my rubbish. Because of this whole COVID thing, I don't know, maybe just generally lazy, but I've been collecting my recycling in a corner for 2 months, and it's a little bit interesting because it's a chance to see how much there is. In Sweden we have quite good recycling actually. We can recycle all types of plastic, metals, aluminium, glass, clear glass, dark glass, yeah, paper, cardboard, packaging materials, most stuff. So that what you have left after all that recycling is the food waste. And then because I've been doing bokashi for so long, 13, 14 years, I don't have food waste. I've forgotten what that is. So actually rubbish for me, there's no big hurry. It doesn't smell, it's dry. But what's interesting here is I haven't even thrown out my rubbish because my rubbish bin is 400 meters up the road and you know, I just haven't done it. So this is my rubbish from 2 months. It's these 2 bags. I think this one is about 1 kilo and this is, it could be 2 kilos, but it might just be 1.5, 2, let's say 2. You know, 3-4 kilos here max for 2 months. And that's not a lot of rubbish when you think about it in terms of what we're doing in the world as a whole. The big benefit of bokashi is that it makes your rubbish really visible. So you sort out the food waste and that means that everything else is clean. So anything you're throwing away, you can go through it and say, oh, oops, that was a piece of plastic, can go to that recycle, paper, that can go to recycling, you know, whatever. Because nothing is slimy. You've kept all the slimy stuff away in the food waste. And that's brilliant. And also because if you make a lot of your own food, you find out that a good part of your total waste or trash or rubbish is actually organic waste. It's food waste or food related in some way. And that doesn't mean we're throwing out actual food. It just means that there's a lot of food from the preparation, you know, the potato peels and the banana skins and coffee grounds and you know all that stuff. It was never going to be eaten anyhow. But if you clear that away from your trash stream, you end up just with the things that really can't go anywhere. Like in here, for example, if I have a look, there's an old hairbrush I didn't like anymore. There's some weird mixed stuff with aluminium and plastic and paper all in one product, which I hate. There's another hairbrush. There's some plastic cover for an old Kindle. There's some bits of stickers and so on I can't see in this bag, but I'm thinking it's probably like some socks or some underwear or things like that that just are really mixed trash. But it's all dry and it's not smelling. And so I'll just walk this up when I'm going for a walk now. I think I've seen it for long enough. So I'll just drop that in the rubbish bin up at the top of the road. But you know, think about it. If we do this as a society, this is the point of this speech, not to show off, show you, impress you with my rubbish. But think about the difference we could make as a society. Okay, I'm one person living at home. 2 small bags of trash for 2 months. I've eaten all my meals at home these last 2 months. I've basically done everything. I've even done a little bit of cleaning up in my cupboards. It's not a lot of trash. And think if we could do that globally, if we could just really rethink the way we handle our rubbish and make it visible, really look at every little thing we throw out and see, could I be doing this smarter? Did I actually have to own that thing in the first place? Could it be sent to a second-hand shop? Could it be repurposed, recycled? Is it actually, if I pick it apart, is it plastic and metal and you know, whatever? Is there something good I could do with it? And the key to all of this, and so many people have told me this, it's simply taking the organic waste out of it first, because then everything else stays clean and it becomes much more visible. So this is super important for the future. This is a big, really big story and worth talking to people about. And really, if you've got kids at home, talk to them about this. Like, show them the rubbish, look at it, make it visible, because this is part of our footprint on the planet, is the trash that we're making. And everything can be used for a better purpose, or we can stop and think, should we actually have had this in the first place?